Right, so I've left the bunker for a tiny, tiny period of time to show up and do a live on camera. Ooh, yes. Endorsement of the Trailer Park Boys. So I don't know what. Have you ever binge watched? I talk to a lot of people and I say, "Hey there, dude, you ever watch Trailer Park Boys?" And they go, "I've seen a couple episodes at my friend Bill's place." And then I'm like, "Oh, you haven't watched the entire TV series." Now, look, I'm not paid to endorse Trailer Park Boys, and part of the purpose of this video, Smash Team, is to place your comments of your favorite television shows on which to binge watch while you're a shut in, right? So, for instance, everybody's watched the entire series of Seinfeld about 74 times. I think I've done that. How many times have you watched Seinfeld, the entire show? And it still occasionally surprises me with some stuff that I didn't see, believe it or not. You know, the most dense comedy is like Monty Python, stuff like this. So, Trailer Park Boys is absolutely just as dense as all of that stuff. I think it's in the top 10 of all time shows, much less comedy shows. It's basically a sitcom. If you haven't watched it, the design is cops from the perspective of the criminals. So there's a camera following the criminals around, helping them out a little bit, and it's a fake reality show that's basically a sitcom featuring characters such as Ricky, Bubbles, and Julian, and the late great John Dunsworth. So if you want to binge watch something, that's today's endorsement. Possibly more endorsements coming, but again, leave in the comments what shows you think should be binge watched. I mean, we'll do it like a series. We'll put more episodes of this up. So, upcoming show analyses will include things like Magnum PI, Star Trek TNG, perhaps. Maybe the original Star Trek, the original Twilight Zone, who knows? Maybe the Beverly Hillbillies. I don't really think that's in the top 10 of all time. But anyway, again, leave a comment. Let us know what you think should be binge watched if it hasn't yet been binge watched. Trailer Park Boys, though, I believe it's 9 seasons. The TV series, it's on Netflix. If you haven't freaking watched Trailer Park Boys, it's it's amazing. If you can't handle some booze and pot smoking and cursing and gunplay, if you can't handle a little of that, then don't watch. There's plenty of cursing and generally shady behavior, but it doesn't get much funnier. I had to be talked into it, and shout out to Ron if you're watching. Holla, drop me a line. And yeah, Trailer Park Boys, featuring guys like John Dunsworth as the drunken trailer park supervisor Jim Leahy. The situations that you'll find the characters in on that show, they're just it's it's not normal. It started out pretty low key. It became probably the most popular show in Canada there for a while. Uh, Correct me if I'm wrong, Canadian viewers. And yeah, so again, leave us a comment. Let us know what shows you think should be binge watched while you're being a shut in. So the question is, will he go to the Smash Tower or to the Smash Bunker? Sadly, we can't answer that question because that is classified. Anyway, I won't be turning in my security clearance today. I'll just be continuing on about my relatively standard activities. And yeah, have fun, everybody. And don't forget to binge watch The Trailer Park Boys, the TV series. It's on Netflix. I watched it probably 5 times before it was even on Netflix, I think. I don't think it was on Netflix until it was on about 7 seasons. So check out Ricky, Julian, Bubbles, Mr. Leahy, Randy, Sarah, and other great characters. You will not believe what you're seeing if you've never watched it before. So, one of the best shows in my opinion of all time. I think in the top 10 of all shows, and we're not just talking sitcoms. Keep in mind, up until Trailer Park Boys, I pretty much thought that Seinfeld had sitcoms ruined and broken, and I'm sure I'll get lots of flack on that one. So bring it on in the comments section. We may or may not be able to respond because we may or may not be making more content. Also, some gaming videos will be coming up pretty soon, probably on twitch.tv/smAsho. And you can get in the video if you play the game. So, and by the way, it's free. Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. Check it out. We play almost exclusively on the Fearless Assassins FA recruiting server, which is indeed the largest server in the world. So, yeah, let us know what you're doing in your bunker. Let us know if your internet connection has been slowing down. I heard Glenn Beck, he invested in some extra chainsaws to murder everybody in his family if his internet connection slowed down. So let us know about that. And actually, it's a grow light, and I'll be talking to you soon in various. Oh, and we are going to be also making that video featuring the Helio Viewer images. So look for that coming out today too. Smash staff, you're going to have your work cut out for you. It's going to be a tough day in the salt mines. So talk to you soon. See you later, YouTube.